We're in the community of Thornton, St. Elizabeth. We're working with the pastors in the district to kind of ensure that we go where the people are and we didn't just stay on the outskirts like most person will. And as you come in the community, you see the place mash up. This was a house. And if you think no one was living there, so the GPS line was connected on it. People lived here, that their livelihood. You're talking about houses passed down from one generation to the next and is on the verge of probably being handed over to another generation, completely gone. And the reality is, when it comes to communities like these, there's hardly any hope of, insurance. People don't insure these properties. These are houses owned, paid for, built by a grandparent and handed down to a child, handed down to the generation. Nobody put insurance on these things. You walk through the community, you talk to people. Have you ever felt anything like this before? This ever happened? Them say no, this also survived Gilbert, they survived Beryl, they survived so many storms. And here we are, Melissa, ravaged completely. And nobody escaped it. From the oldest property to the newest, wood, concrete. So we are presently distributing food. My team set up further up, all the way back that side, and I just decided to just take a walk. And now getting here, I'm probably gonna have to throw in the video from the car dash cam to show you the route we took. Getting here, the devastation was just everywhere. What is common is the infrastructural destruction. The infrastructure is gone. Here we are. This is a high voltage wire. It's within arm's reach. Utility poles everywhere. Now look at this properties. Look at this property right here.
So how did it feel? How did you feel when all the wind and all of that?
Let me tell you the truth. I don't know.
Sometimes,
when you see you can't do nothing about it, you just pray. That's all me think.
God thanks in life, Anything we mash up can fix back one day.
Yeah, we couldn't stop it, so we just have
I
to
am
think
sick, but
positive.
me never worry myself.
No one lost
And you didn't have to run out of the house or anything like that?
No, sir. I mean, you have to move around and grab what you can grab and move, but
Yes, sir.
you know,
I
thank
know
God
if
we
I
were
think I
able
fly
to.
out both of them, I want to take it. If it turn up on one car, now you jump on a plane. Away from here, so it trees them. Coconut trees them, everything gone.
A building, roof and all of that. Just coconut tree or whatever gone. Liquid,
And then you jump on the shop, you
did a lot.
step back down for the shopping and leave it aside. Jesus.
So there you have it. First-hand account for those who experience the destructive, devastating winds and force of Hurricane Melissa. Like everywhere you turn within the space just looks like a wasteland. This is people are living here. This is where they live. This is their home, and everything looks the same. The time is extremely hot. We have lost so many leaves, so many trees. The place is just left exposed and it's hot. In the nights, it reverses. It gets.
What makes you so bad?
set up every food, everything was set over here. So how you manage it? How we manage it? We just have to just go, sit down and look in and wonder next. What will happen next? Well, we have something we can share with you. Thank you very much.
Both of you from the same house?
Yeah, I have some kitten.
Alright, it might not be much, but it can assist you for a little while until we're back. And you know where we're from? Or we are Seventh-day Adventists. So we are.
So, as we walk, there are persons who are, trying to signal to us, beckoning, asking us to come. The need is great. No one impact can truly cover the entire area. And this is just one small community. We drove past many other communities. I recall seeing a gentleman just sitting down in the house, had no roof. The doors were gone, and he was just sitting on a mattress. For some persons, it's not that they're in shock. As you've been hearing, the reality set in. The hurricane came, everything mashed up, and you're just trying to figure out what's next. Resources are limited. Everybody's in the same boat. This is a situation where, when you're on a flight and the flight attendant says put on your gas mask first, everybody's stretching for their gas mask. Everybody's struggling to put it on because everywhere you turn. So the fact you find that we're in a situation where I would love to help you, but I also need help. I would love to feed you, but I'm also hungry, And remember, this is just one community, and this is just one parish. Alright, so this is our pastor who's guiding us, taking us through. Pastor, what's the name of this community?
This is Thornton.
Okay. What is it like walking through this community, knowing what it looked like and know what it is?
It's heartbreaking, I can tell you. Almost every house in this community has lost its roof. The only houses that seem to be safe are the decked roof houses, and where they didn't lose roof, they might lose a window or something.
I got flooding.
I got flooding in some way. But this community has really taken a real hard hit from Melissa.
Okay.
So even the packages we have right now are way too small, but we're trying our best to just give to the best of our ability to the few people we can find right now to give to. Right. Some of the packages we're giving, we have to be splitting them and dividing them and to be giving them out. Right, so wow, but the need is great. The need is great, Ella. I mean, we have just scratched the surface of this community because it goes all the way back to that side. Right, so we're just at what they call Crownlands, heading into Thornton. Thornton, Crownland, Thornton further into the community. I wish we could have had enough food today to give away.
That's true. Get them to bring the van down. I think they're repackaging some, so we probably need to get the van here and then start to so far we can stretch down. Alright, so there you have it, folks. As far as the eye can see, even on the way here, the devastation is great. They need help. So we're the Seventh-day Adventists. We've partnered with the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. That's the head office here in Jamaica. We have also partnered with ADRA, Adventist Development Relief, and my personal project that started just yesterday as well. So we came down here. The intention was to load, picked up 2,000 food supply. We weren't able to get to that number. Some logistical issues, and so we spent almost 2 hours this morning packing, but we truly didn't get to the number we want to get to. And so we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to hit other spots The plan was to go to St. Elizabeth, Hanover, Westmoreland. We're still in St. Elizabeth, and the need is great. So, thank you. So, as we continue, as you can see, there are persons rolling in. Now, one of the good thing is today, Saturday, most along the journey we had encountered several persons coming down, several mission coming down, because like I said, the need is great, and they need food, they need everything. So we're giving food. I'm personally trying to work with Horizon Logistics based in Miami to see if we can pack a container of eco power LPG generator. Well, predominantly the solar powered eco power generators, because those don't require fuel. Fuel is a luxury these days that we can't afford. You can't get that. You go to you pass the gas station, it's chaotic to wait. And so we want to ensure that the generators are solar powered. We also want some Starlinks down here to ensure that persons have internet connectivity. That is something that they're going to need. The grid will not be coming online anytime soon. On the way down, we saw multiple transmission line down for probably a good 2 to 3 kilometers of power line flattened, transformer damage, the wiring, the connection damage, the isolators and all of those things damaged. So JPS have a major task. The telecommunication companies have a major challenge ahead of them. The country on a whole will recover. The government have enough funding coming in and all of those things, but it has to be distributed across all the entire country, and that's going to take some time. In the interim, we can run some relief efforts in areas like these where we, give specific and targeted okay, just trying to figure out what's happening here. Oh, okay, so it's the camera they're running away from, I get to understand. Alright, so now that they're inside, I guess they're safe. So right, we can have specific and targeted projects for community like these, where we can come in and just ensure that persons have something to eat, someone to talk to, and don't feel isolated. Now give them a sense of community by coming in and have a word with them every now and then. So I'm making my way back to my base, I call it that. This vehicle here I'm driving, the highest, was loaned to me by a friend who I told that I'm doing this project. He just gave me the keys and to go ahead, and so with it we've been able to load up, deal with the distribution. It has a inverter connect system inside here, so I'm able to connect the Starlink, power the Starlink, and this is our base of operation for the time being as we move throughout the areas. So the plan is to now move to another part of the community further down, where we hope to do more distribution. As I said, there's just never enough, and as I go through I will do some recordings to kind of show you what's happening. Let me see if I can possibly interview somebody else. Wow, it's a lot, but I'll do what I can, and I'll keep you informed. Let me just go back down this side for you to see what's happening. So these are members of our team coming in. As you can see, yeah, the building, no roof. You're just gonna see that. That's something that you will see everywhere. So as you see the flow van pass, there's some point, like there's a little spot here or there where you will get service and you'll find that person just gather in that. So like a little pocket of people just gather in that spot, everybody with their phones trying to get signal, you know. Look now, look at this property here. Yes, it's an old property, but what do you see? There is a GPS meter on the building, you know, that suggests that this property was being used. No, there's no roof, you know. Lovely property over there, tarpaulin on the roof. Look across, tarpaulin on the roof, you know. Living in the city in Kingston, we take for granted the pride and joy of owning land. When you come to the country, you see a little house and a massive 2-3 acre, 30 acre. You're like, wow, in Kingston we're in square foot or land or space, not even land. For some of us who live in an apartment, our property is measured in square footage, not even acres. And again, no land, because it is a shared space, common area, so to speak. When you come out here, these people are able to spread out on their massive land, have their livestock and everything. But hurricane like this comes in and cause major damage and devastation. But it's the spirit of the Jamaican people that makes us so unique. Even in the midst of a storm, the people have something to celebrate. Yeah. So I need you to tell me, why are you so happy right now?
Because I want bread, national giant bread for my family.
Right.
We're homeless, shopless, everything less.
So see, that's what we talk about, the Jamaican people, the resilience of Jamaica. They find reason to celebrate and joy even in the midst of the storm.
I want sardine, I want clams, I look at me and needs, and we good to go.
If you were to talk to the folks overseas, what is it that this community needs most?
Help.
Help.
Help. As you can see, we are devastated right across the community.
Right.
We mash up. Now you said we're bad.
Alright, what you call help? What type of aid do you
Anything,
need?
whether it be food, fun, clothes, anything, we appreciate it. Anything we have, we appreciate it. Somebody come cut the camera, couldn't do one can't talk. I have big help.
We want some household stuff like furniture, bed, and mattress.
Okay. How many person lost mattress? Can you say? Like
Wall heap.
Right. House that there, five rooms flood out.
Only people have house that work them down.
Right here, so one bedroom is right here, it's gone.
how are you keeping it? How are you keeping the children safe though?
We're trying our best. We're trying our best to keep them safe, to ensure that they have what they want and all of that.
Up on floor, me sleep, you know, on floor. Because my place damaged. Everything damaged. So I need some help. I need some help.
I have some needs. They need pampers. There's some elderly. They need diapers.
So you need adult pampers.
They need adult pampers.
Pampers for children.
Yes.
And food for them, of course.
And food and clothes. Because most of the clothes are wet up and shoes. And she lost her house. She homeless.
So where are you staying now? Staying with somebody?
Yeah, my son them that live here with somebody else.
Okay.
I lost my house, and the kids and grandkids don't have any clothes, nowhere to go. We have to just live all about right now. Don't know me head from me foot. You understand? I need some help. If I get the help, I
am a
welcome for it.
Christian. I go to Thornton Independent Baptist Church. We lost our roof, so would I need like some assistance to put on the church roof. We lost everything in that church, so we need some assistance right now. And the whole of Thornton is a mess, mash up. So the people need help. They have nowhere to sleep. They are catching at neighbors, and some of my neighbors, they are putting out some people they don't have insurance.
Got you. Alright. Alright. Alright, so you heard from a few of the folks who live in the community for yourself, and you would have seen the footage, and so you can understand the folks, they need help and they need everything. As I said, they need clothes, adult pampers, children pampers, food. So it is everything you need to operate a house. That's what they need. What are those things? Everything. Persons have lost it all, not just one, but many. And so as we continue to interact with them, we will be posting more videos of the true story of the people coming out of St. Elizabeth.